Fellas, all right, part two to the video that I made earlier about these groups that are basically gaslighting men for being who they are. It's gonna be quick, but there are some reasons why, in my opinion, from what I've observed, what I've studied, my experience with some of these same people that I've heard about, because you've been named specifically, like a lot of people have. I'm not like that, so I don't get into all that, but I know these people, so I've seen it 100%, and the minute you call them out, you are gaslit again, and then they go find people who are just like them to back them up so they feel right. Just because you have a crowd behind you doesn't mean you're right. Just means you have a you're the 16th idiot out of the 15 people following you. That's all that means. And if you are pushing something without fact-based information, you're lying. So now that we know what lying is, let's get into it. So the reason why I think it's the worst is because it harms newbies. You know, I mean, you finally figure out who you are, you coming into your own, you don't have very many examples in the community that you could follow, because this whole social world is such a big fucking facade that the minute that you think somebody's real, you get to know them and you're like, damn, this is really you? I experienced it. And they either try and make you feel smaller by getting close to you and finding out personal shit because of jealousy of the man you are, and then spreading it, or if you do something that in their toxic mind is not masculine, then they try and gaslight you. But all you have to do is stand firm in who you are. And they can't do it, because that's something they can't do, is stand firm in who they are, because they don't know what the fuck that is. And once they step outside of their group, watch, that's why they don't post navigating in the real world. All of the glorious shit, if you notice, everyone around them is someone who would celebrate them. That's not how you grow. Growth comes from discomfort. We know this. So the new guys that come in, then they get gaslit, and I'm like, well, damn, they start questioning themselves. And then it leads down this road of where we were this last year, where we have people defining other people who shouldn't even fucking be in the same group. And it's not a competition, because you don't compete where you don't compare. What it is you figure out who you are, even in the cis male world, because that's where I live all the time, have for 20 some fucking years, to the point where I forgot I was even trans my damn self, because I stayed away from y'all until I realized, you know what, I gotta pay it forward to the younger guys, and this isn't healthy for me. But it's so toxic that you don't want to be around it. And that's how you know you're real. You get around these people, you get anxious, you just don't feel right. And they're all cutting their eyes at each other. Punk ass shit. That if you were in a group of men, they'd be like, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Say it. That's why they don't hang there. But when you hang with men that are just being men, your homeboy fucking boost you to get better. You're not doing that fucking feminine comparing shit where it's like, oh, well, watch this. Real men are like, shit, bro, put me on. Help me get here. And you shut the fuck up and listen. When I was younger, one of the biggest dudes in our group smacked the fucking shit out of me, almost off my feet one night. And I deserved it. All 5 of his fingers had hit my face, because I was running my fucking mouth when I shouldn't have been. About some shit I ain't know nothing about, but I thought I did. That's what some of y'all need. And you will say, oh God, that's so toxic. That's how you know you're not ready for this. That's how you know you need to find the man you are. And let these dudes find the men they want to be. Stop villainizing them, man, and stop being jealous. Envy is a real ugly, nasty trait, and it really does look green on the outside. A motherfucker know when you jealous, and I'm a Leo. I'll play with it a little bit. If I know you don't like me, I know you jealous, I'm gonna play with you a little bit. We become best friends after that. Hey, buddy. best friend. I've dealt with dudes that had 10 times more than myself. All the body parts and all that shit. That were still upset about me just being me. You know why? Because I'm comfortable in my skin. It ain't got shit to do with them being jealous of the man I am. Why the fuck would you want to be anybody else? You know who I wanted to be? My dad. We have those. We have fathers. My uncles. I'm a poster thread of them. They were some fine motherfuckers. My dad is a bad motherfucker still. All of them. I look just like my dad, bro. Most of us want to be that. Not Ted, Greg, and Bob, gelatinous fat asses that are sitting around judging somebody talking about, go to the gym. Or ask me how I did it. Shit. The average man takes 0.5, actually 0.375 to 0.5 milliliters of testosterone, either weekly or bi-weekly. Which means if you stand me beside of a man my age, more than likely you have more testosterone or a higher level than me if you're living right. But if you eating bullshit and you got big saggy titties and your fucking belly is over your stomach, you can't see your dick, of course I'm gonna look like this because I eat right, sleep right. I can see my dick. There are some guys in our community, we bond like this. You go bond with your people. Because for real, that's like some real cheerleader shit. Like, you know, well, this is my squad. I'm the captain, and you have to be like me. Come on now, go to hell with that. Go to hell with that. Besides that, the people that are leading these groups, what work have you done? What hardship have you faced without crying? Some of y'all can't even be misgendered still without crying. Some of y'all still talk about misgendered. The fucking word didn't even exist when I was around back in the day. Hell, I was getting kicked out of bathrooms in the 90s. Motherfuckers come to me now, well, you know, the Republican Party is going to do. The Republican Party doesn't run my life. I do. That's how I know you're not ready. Look what you're focusing on. The economy is fucked up. You better roll up and pay that light bill. The fuck? Then you got these people that are already beat up in life, so they make themselves feel better by sitting in circles and being worshipped. I don't like being called king or boss because a king is fat and he sits and looks at other people. I'd rather be a knight. A knight trains. A knight leads from the back, because from the back I can see my team. I can make sure everybody's all right. A boss wants to be worshipped, wants to be called dad. I wish one of you big grown motherfuckers would call me dad. I got 2 sons, 2 daughters. I'll be your confidant, your friend, your older brother, unc, doc. Don't call me daddy. And any man that wants you to call him dad, he got problems. That's some narcissistic shit. For real. Oh, Lord. Boy, I tell you what. Y'all are letting society and the worst things about what y'all consider cis men to be define you. I've never understood that about studs either. Stud. We didn't even say stud back in the day. Hell, I ain't fit in with the lesbians though. They were like, you're such a guy. I was like, yeah, bitch, so I am. Lucky. But, you know, you hate a group and then you take the worst parts of that group and you be it. Like, you got girls that are sending strap pics. What is that even about? I ain't gonna go there. Y'all, my brothers, Patreon, we will have it. You will have a space. You have a space here. It will cost money, but it will be affordable. That's the point. The reason why it costs money is because it ain't for everybody, and I don't need everybody's eyes and ears being a part of your personal life and what you should be able to talk about. Y'all leave these dudes the fuck alone. And if I see it happening on my watch, I'm not afraid to approach, because I don't need you to be my friend. Hell, I got friends. And y'all don't know who none of them are. You know why? Because y'all motherfuckers are some snakes. That's why I don't show my life. Sit back and think about it. You don't know shit about me except for what I do professionally. I just showed y'all my wife's face. Why? Because y'all are weird. My brothers that are my brothers, I love you. Have a good night. We gonna blow the fuck up, and we have a community.